Okay, so I've just come back from the markets, Flemington markets, Paddy's markets, which is located in Flemington to be specific. Anyway, what I have purchased is pretty much these items here on the right hand side of my left arm. So yeah, these things here, I just purchased them. These things here, like the salt and the pepper, the rice, peeled tomatoes, and the minced meat, I already have. So I've purchased, what did I purchase? I purchased some antiperspirant deodorant, some garbage bags, some cumin powder. This is very important for the dish that I'm gonna make. And the dish that I'm gonna make is known in Arabic as Koosa, and translated that would be zucchini. Now it's zucchini, stuffed with rice and meat, a minced meat. Here's the minced meat right here. So I'm gonna have to defrost that. Onions, we're not gonna need. That's for another dish, a special dish that I'll leave for about a week to 2 weeks from now. An actual dish where if you mention it, when it was mentioned to me and to my brothers and sisters when I was younger, and friends as well, it's like, whoa, no way. It's like a delicacy. You know, you couldn't wait to get home knowing that, that it's been cooked. That's what you're gonna eat, whether it be after school or on a weekend. We're not gonna need chicken salt as well. This is real chicken salt. You always buy these little tacky containers from like IGA and Woolies, Coles. We're not going to need that. This is real chicken salt. We're going to need cumin powder, zucchini. Actually, let me just remove the garbage bags as well. We're not going to need that. We're going to need tomato paste. This tomato paste weighs, this actual container. How much does it weigh? Bloody bastards. Oh, there it is. Net weight, 800 grams. All right. Main ingredient. There was something I wanted to show you guys if anyone's interested in making this. This is a good zucchini. It's nearly straight. It's nearly 100% straight. There are some zucchinis you want to avoid. This is all right as well. You can see how it's starting to curve to the right. And there are some zucchinis that you don't want to buy at all if they've curved too much. And I'll explain to you why. I mean, when I was looking for my zucchinis, I only bought a kilo. I mean, I don't need more than a kilo. There were a couple in the box that I did avoid. Here. I'll make it curve to the right, that one. So I'll turn it. Yeah, this one here. When you're coring this out, this is important, you need this tool here. It's a corer. Maybe it's got different names, I don't know. But pretty much, when you're coring this is not really that bad, this zucchini. There is a lot worse, and avoid them. You might end up being forced to pretty much puncture the zucchini just because of the way it's bent. This one's not that bad. I mean, if it was really that bad, I wouldn't have purchased it. Wouldn't have bought it. But that's okay. That'll be okay. So, what you do need, just a rundown. One more rundown. You need the zucchini, the tomato paste. You need diced tomatoes. This container here is 400 grams. You need rice, pretty much 1 cup of rice per 1 kilo of zucchini. So the way I round it off is like, whether it be 10 zucchinis, 9 zucchinis, 1 cup of rice will be fine for me. You need salt and you need pepper. Look, salt is not a necessity, all right? But it's nicer with salt. And you definitely need cumin powder. And cumin powder is, you don't need deodorant. Let's get rid of that. This is the secret ingredient, I believe. This is what a lot of people don't realize is a secret ingredient to this wonderful dish that a lot of people from my community they boast about. So yeah, that's it there. One of the first steps that you got to do is pretty much cut this end right here. Now I'm using my left hand, I'm right-handed, but that's pretty much how it's done. So you cut the tip, the front tip and the back tip. You don't want these excess portions to remain on the zucchini. That's off as well. What I do is I also have a little container where I just throw out any excess bits. That's the front, that's the back. A trick when it comes to coring as well is if the zucchini is, for example, 10 centimeters long, put your thumb 9 centimeters away from the front towards the back. So what happens is when you puncture the zucchini from the front, when you puncture it from the front, your thumb acts like a stop end. It will cause it to stop. So that's the action that's going to take place. You turn, you core it, and you end up with zucchini that looks like this. And the excess goes into a separate container, a separate bowl. So I've done 2 there. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 to go. So I'll core them out and I'll be back in a sec. Alright, so I've cored out the zucchinis like so. And this is the excess material. What I'm going to do is I'm not going to throw this in the bin. I'll throw it in my garden. And I've prepared the rice. I'm about to mix this. You got 1 cup of rice right there. There's 1 tablespoon of cumin powder, and it's not heaped. You don't want to go too hard with the cumin powder. And over here I've got a pinch of pepper, and there's also a pinch of salt there, but it's become wet so you can't really see it too clearly. And anywhere between 150 grams to 200 grams of minced meat. So 1 cup, a cup of rice. Make sure you wash the rice, get rid of all the starch. Look, on the screen I'll have the ingredients, and I'm about to mix all this up like so. Just smash it all up, make sure your hands are clean, and I'm just going to pause the video and pretty much come back when all of this is ready. I stuffed it with the mixture. You can tap it if you like, sometimes it causes it to be more compact. Anyway, that's one. I'll be getting stuck into finishing off the rest right now as well. Our next step is to pretty much bring 4 litres of hot water. What I used is this saucepan here. You can probably read that, it says 2 litres. So what I did was 2 litres times 2, put them in this big pot here. What I've already done is I've put half of this tomato paste, which is 800 grams. So what I've put in there is 400 grams. I've also put 1 tablespoon, a heaped tablespoon, not too heaped, just a heaped tablespoon of cumin powder. I've also got to put, and I will right now, put just a little bit of pepper. There's some black pepper right there, and put a bit of salt. Just keep mixing. See if there's any more of the tomato paste. There's some tomato paste, so I want that all to dissolve. Probably put up the gas a little bit more. So the gas is now on halfway. Once that's dissolved, Doesn't have to be completely dissolved, but I still got to put, you know what? I'll put that in there right now, the diced tomatoes. So put the whole thing in. Okay, once it's nice and hot, pretty much on the verge of boiling, you can see in there little bits and pieces going to the sides of the pot, rising up. After they've risen up, moving towards the center, then dropping again, and that cycle continues to happen. Once you've reached that state there, drop the temperature of the gas to low and just raise it a touch, so just above low. And then grab the zucchinis, stuffed zucchinis, and carefully place them in the mixture. There's one here where I think I put too much pressure as I was putting the mixture of rice and meat, so I cracked it. That's fine, still do. You can even put chopped up zucchinis in this mixture. I've also made I've used eggplants, small eggplants. A bit harder to core, but if you're patient and stuff them with the meat and rice, they're very, very delicious. So here are my zucchinis. You can see the water there, the mixture there, boiling. This mixture is delicious. I tasted it before I put the zucchinis in there and it's mouth-watering. So what you do now is just place the lid on top, leave it on just above low, so you don't want it to be too hot, and put the timer. It's supposed to be 45 minutes, but I like to give it an extra 5 minutes just to make sure that the rice has cooked. And I'll be back soon to show you the finished product. I just wanted to add that while it's cooking, this is what it should be looking like, pretty much boiling. Remember, on low. So if it doesn't reach this type of level effective immediately, and it won't, it will, just give it a few moments, maybe even 10 minutes. So here is the finished product. Let's try and look for that cracked one. No, it's somewhere in there. Is that it there? Anyway, when you open them up with a spoon, you can see the rice and the meat. This smells beautiful. I'm gonna taste this. It's very, very hot, so be very careful. That's really nice. That's delicious. So I'm gonna smash this. I'm gonna eat it. As soon as I'm done, I'm gonna go and fly the hexacopter. Something that I haven't done. Something I haven't done for quite a while. Thanks for watching, guys. Talk soon. Bye.
We're about to put cumin in the rice. We're about to put cumin in the rice.
All right, what are we making?
Rice.
Stuffed zucchini.
Stuffed zucchini.
With tomato sauce.
With tomato sauce.
What are we going to actually put in the zucchini?
This.
What is that? What is that?
Meat.
And?
Rice.
Yes.
And salt.
No, it was
Cumin.
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 Good kids, smart kids. All right, so if you want, put your hand over this wooden chopping board. Come here if you like. That's it, so we don't get any of the meat onto the floor. And even if we do, I'll end up cleaning anyway, regardless whether we do or don't. All right, so hold that properly, yeah? Okay. We've got I'll help you out as well. There's another 4 more there. That's it. What was the sauce that we're going to make? What is this? Tomato. We're making it tomato. That's tomato paste. That's tomato that's peeled or diced. Actually, both. Do you like doing what we're doing?
Yes.
Are you enjoying this?
Yes.
Right. Hello, everyone.
I love you. Hi, I love you.
I love you too. All right, I'm going to turn this off and we're going to continue making what we're making.
This is
Start again.
This is Koosa.
Wait, you know, it's not filming right because the battery's going to go flat. Start now.